truly historic day. Only 11 years ago, an unknown civil servant was made governor of this war-torn region, immediately launching Operation Enduring Support. Combining local and international expertise, initiatives were rapidly rolled out to improve education, rebuild infrastructure, and provide employment. Despite rampant inflation and a failure to control corruption, popular support increased significantly. However, just as people started to hope again, waves of brutal insurgent attacks threatened everything that had been achieved so far. Coalition and national soldiers fought hard to push the insurgents back from major population centers. Despite heavy air support and significant reinforcements, they were unable to fully secure the region. Trapped in the mountains and lacking popular support, the insurgents finally agreed to peace negotiations. Leaders from both sides are here today to sign that final peace deal and end the deadly stalemate. Behind me, jubilant crowds fill the street.
Something's gone very wrong here.
When humanity found itself alone in the galaxy, it made the machine. The machine learned at humanity's side. The machine guided humanity's missiles. But the machine would not stop when our enemies were shattered. Now man must turn back the metal tide and bring an end to AI war.
Stand ready. Roger that.
Bring all systems online.
Ark is en route.
Roger that.
Impact in 5.
Snipers ready. Where the lad you heard, Commander? Pick them off. We'll end this.
I've been running Crossroads Inn for a long time, and I've seen everything. You know, all the good stories start in the tavern, and stuff like that. You hear all these epic tales about heroes fighting dragons, rescuing damsels in distress, and all this bollocks. But even a hero sometimes needs a drink. Rather sooner than later. Before they even take a sword into their lazy celebrity hands, they will first drink for hours. Sing alongside other triflers, and of course, indecently mislead handmaids. Just before they get completely hammered, and I'm forced to kick them out. But they will find all that and more here in Crossroads Inn. I got to tell you, there's plenty of work. Guests are lousy. And you will travel through the entire continent to locate ingredients with fancy names like Black Tears or something, just to fulfill the wish of some, your very ennoble asshole. So do you really want to help me run this inn, kid? Oh, and I forgot to tell you, The whole thing has something to do with the king's crown.
My army is the largest one ever. It is time to take over the world. The groundwork for greatness was laid long ago. In the Stone Age, we hunted, gathered resources, and explored the world. When neighbors turned towards Asia, I chose the path of Europe. It was the Iron Age. Iron gave us new opportunities, weapons, and buildings. In the Middle Ages, our cities were transformed. Our influence among neighbors grew both on land and at sea. And at that moment, we got an invincible killing machine. The world is now mine. And while neighbors were mired in their petty wars, struggled for resources, and engaged in territorial disputes, I created my own invincible army of many thousands. It is time to take over the world. Add the game to your Steam wishlist.
You join us here in the peaceful countryside, where these Autonauts are busy, reproducing. and here we have, well, it's you. happily growing your own cereal and making grain. Do you know what this makes me think of? The humble berry pie. Hot, fruity, moist. If you want to make one, you'll just need some pastry to fill with berry jam. What do you mean pastry doesn't grow on trees? Okay then, no problem. Grab that lovely grain you were harvesting earlier and throw it into this rotary quern to make flour. Find yourself some fresh water and a healthy dollop of butter. There, you've got what you need for pastry. Wait, don't mix that pastry together on the floor. We're not animals. Build yourself a table. You just need 1 log, 2 square frames, 2 panels, and 4, make that 8 fixing pegs. Chop down some trees until you have 4 decent logs, and you should be able to make those in a jiffy. Chop, 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 little Autonauts. Right, now bash all that stuff together and voila! A kitchen table. Perfect for mixing together your pastry ingredients. Then you can put your berry jam into your nice new pastry case. Ah, of course, you don't have any berry jam. You'd better get out there and grow some berries then. And while you're at it, you need to get some honey. That's the secret ingredient to make jam extra sticky and tasty. Careful of the bees. Now, please tell me you have a cauldron. Yes? Oh, thank goodness. Go on then, cook it all up. Lovely. Great. Now, line the dish with the pastry. Oh, yes. You need a dish, don't you? We need 8 good lumps of clay to make the dish. No kiln? No problem. Grab 5 extra wadges to make that. Poof! Now line the dish with pastry. In goes the berry jam. Put a little pastry lid on top and bake. Well, wait! You can't bake it in the kiln. Come back here. Okay, oven. 5 sticks, 5 stones, bam, oven. Let's be honest though, it's a bit crude. Time for an upgrade. You'll need more clay. Form some bricks. Fire those in the kiln. Yep, great, done. Next, shaped stone blocks. Mine some rough ones. Shape them on your masonry bench. Masonry bench! Frames, block, chisel! You've already made a kitchen table, how different can it be? Good! Shape the stones, grab your bricks, get that oven built! Now put your pie in the oven and breathe. Careful not to burn it. Perfect. And there we have it, the humble berry pie. Just one of thousands of possibilities in Autonauts. Coming October 2019.
We were young, full of life.
Looking forward to tomorrow.
The thing is,
We had to fight for our tomorrow.
the enemy occupied our home.
Tried to victimize us.
We had to rise.
and learn how to become heroes. Scouts.
Doctors.
Soldiers.
To the end.